Hi everyone, I'm Beth with Bodies by Pilates, and today I'm going to be taking you through a class using the Bosu. So if you have a Bosu and you've always wondered, what exactly can I do with that? I'm not sure what exercises I can do. This class is for you, okay? So you definitely want to put your Bosu on either your mat or a carpet, something where it can't slide. I'm also wearing shoes today, although you definitely do not need to do that. You can be barefoot in your socks, whatever you're most comfortable in. I just kind of like the shoes, gives me a little bit more support. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just get started. We're just going to start by stepping up on the Bosu and stepping down. So you'll notice right away that maybe all those muscles in your feet start kicking in. The instability of the surface creates kind of that instability in your body, but it's such a great piece of equipment. So we're just going to step up and step down, getting our heart rate up. A couple more here, and then we're going to stay on top of the Bosu. 3, 2, and last one. So go ahead and hold it at the top, find that balance, and then we're going to squat it down. So feet are kind of right on that apex, maybe a little off to the side. You find your balance, push the hips back, pull the belly in, and squat. Good. Squat it. Good. So you might feel how the legs are shaking, showing it a little slower so you can see. You feel the quads kick in just like you would a normal squat. Excellent. Really got to push those hips back. You got it. We're going to do a few more here. This really gets those glutes working. Last 3. Last 2. And last one. Hold it here. Little pulse down. Pulse. Pulse. Push those hips back. Chest is still nice and open. Good. Ooh, lots of shaking. Last 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Stand it up and step it off. Excellent. All right, we're going to come to the side of our Bosu. We're going to go ahead, step on the Bosu and step off. Step on and off. So you're lunging, feet are pointed forward. You're pushing those hips backwards. Getting a little inner thigh stretch here, and then you're using those glutes. You're pressing off with that foot that's on the Bosu. Good. You're trying to get that back to be nice and flat. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it here. Squat it down. Stand it up. Squat. And stand, squat, stand. Beautiful. Push the hips back. Pull the belly in so you take that arch out of the back. You keep the shoulders away from your ears. Chest is still open and wide. You've got it. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Good. We're just going to go ahead, step it up and step it off to the other side. Excellent. You're going to squat into it. Step it down. Squat. And step. So just getting our heart rate elevated just a little bit here. So you want to include cardio and strength training in your fitness routine. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. You're going to hold this last one. Go ahead and squat. Stand it up. Squat. And stand. Good. So you're squeezing those glutes right where the glute and hamstring meet. Excellent. 4 more. 4. Make sure those toes stay, or those knees stay behind those toes. 2. And last 1. Good. Go ahead and just step off. That feels awesome. Okay. We're going to come down to our mat. So I'm going to move the Bosu to one end of my mat. We're going to do some bridging using the Bosu. So you can always do this, obviously, using a chair, a couch, to elevate your feet just a little bit. But what I love about the Bosu is it adds that instability. All right. And so come all the way down and then go ahead and just take those heels on top of your Bosu. So when you're in this position, you want to have just a neutral spine. Now my spine has a pretty big arch in it. So whatever your neutral spine is when you lay down, that's what you want to have right now. So also you want to make sure that the rib cage is not swaying. So go ahead and just relax the shoulders, pull them back and close up that rib cage. Excellent. Hands can be down by your side or facing up or down for support, whatever works best for you. I generally have my palms up. It helps to rotate my shoulders open. Here we go. We're going to take a big inhale through our nose. And then exhale. Just tip that pelvis up, imprinting that spine. And then come all the way up, driving those knees forward. So you have this nice parallel line. From your knees to your hips to your shoulders. Belly is pulling in. So don't arch the back. Pull the belly in, closing up the rib cage. Glutes have gotten you up. You're going to take an inhale at the top. Exhale, round it down. Nice. And again, round it up. And down. We do two more. So watch the knees to make sure that they're not splaying open. You can always put like a ball in between the knees to help them track, or a pillow. One more. You're going to hold it here. Excellent. We're going to take this up a notch. So you're going to bring that right foot into tabletop, bring it down. Left foot into tabletop, bring it down. So the hips are not lowering. You're keeping them nice and high. Ooh, man, I feel this in my hamstrings. Good. Right. And left. And right. And left. You're going to hold it center. Hold it right here. Little pulses up. Little pulses up. Tight. Squeeze. Squeeze those glutes. Contract. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll it all the way down. Excellent. Just bring those knees into your chest and rock side to side. Good. We're going to do one more variation here. I'm going to come a little bit closer. All right. For this next one, my feet are going to be on top of the Bosu, and they're actually going to be down. You can always keep them in this flexed position, flexing back to the body if you want. This time, I'm just going to take them down though. All right, here we go. We're going to go ahead and round it up. So you use your breath. Exhaling on the way up. Good. You're going to bring that right leg into tabletop and then take it up towards the ceiling. Now go ahead and pulse it up, up, up. Beautiful. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back into tabletop. Take your left leg into tabletop, then up towards the ceiling. Pulse it up, up. So keep the rib cage closed. The abs are engaged. You're not arching that back. Last 4, 3, 2. The last 1. Take that leg back into tabletop. Take it back on your Bosu. Final thing. Pulse it up. Little pulses here. So good for the glutes and the hamstrings. You want strong hamstrings and strong glutes to help support the core as well. And the back. Last 4, 3, 2. The last 1. Round it all the way down. Ooh, good. Go ahead, just open up those legs, butterfly them out. Just getting a little stretch here. And then let's do our figure 4 stretch. So you're going to cross one foot over the other. And then if you need a little bit more of a stretch, you can bring those legs in towards the chest. We're going to do that on the other side. So just showing you a couple of different exercises that we can do using our Bosu today. All right, next up, we're gonna go ahead and do our side planking. So a couple different ways you can do the side planks using the Bosu. We're gonna do ours this way today. So we're gonna go ahead and take our arm right on top of that Bosu. Now remember with side planking, you have lots of different options. You can always keep one leg down, or you can go ahead and take both legs up. So we're gonna do it this way today. Just gonna hold this plank position. Now, the Bosu is providing a soft sort of foundation for us, but we still want to think about pulling ourselves off of that Bosu. Open up the chest. If at any time the neck gets tired, you can rotate it and look down. All right, we're now going to rotate forward. So you're going to come forward. I'm going to come up onto my palms. One is kind of on either side of the apex of that Bosu. And I'm going to hold it here. We're going to start marching. So we're going to add a little bit more challenge here. So we're going to take one arm down, one arm down, one arm up, one arm up. You got it. So just be careful not to press too far back. You want to stay right over those hands. Excellent. 3 more. Keep that core nice and tight. 2 more. And 1 more. You got it. Hold it here. Bring that right knee in. Bring that left knee in. You're in this sort of 4-point kneeling position. Take the right foot out. Take the left foot out. So it comes right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Keep it up. So good. Hold this one out. Excellent. All right, we're going to rotate to our other side. So other arm goes down. You rotate to your side. Sorry that my back is to you. Just made it a little bit easier to do it this way. Hold it here. You got it. Keep breathing and keep pulling those low obliques up. Belly's pulling in. 10 more seconds here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and lower those knees. We're going to sit back into child's pose. So take those arms over top of your Bosu. Let the head just fall between the arms. Get a nice stretch here. So it's stretching out your chest. Should feel really good. And then just roll it up. So let's continue with some ab work here using our Bosu. So we're going to bring the Bosu onto the mat a little bit more. You're going to come and just sit kind of on the front part of that Bosu. Feet are going to be spread about hip width distance apart. And then just roll back. Hands are going to go behind your head. Here we go. We're going to lift up and lower and up and lower. Beautiful. You got it. You have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. To get our core stretched out, we're just going to slowly lower over that Bosu. If this feels good, and then you can take those arms out as well. So opening up the chest. Good. To get out of this position, take those hands back behind the head. assist the neck, and then come all the way up. All right, we're gonna do some in and outs using the Bosu, so definitely a little bit more challenging. So once again, we're gonna be kind of on the front of the Bosu. Hands are gonna be also on the Bosu, and the fingertips are gonna face towards the body. We're gonna go ahead and lift those legs up. We're gonna take it out, and in, and out, and in, out, in, out, in. You got it. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and set those heels down and just take a quick break. So maybe just take those hands over top of the Bosu, pull the shoulders back, and get a little chest stretch there. Excellent. All right, we're going to work on our arms just a little bit, which we can do using either side of the Bosu, but right now I'm going to turn it over. So we're going to do some push-ups. And I like to do it this way because it actually, again, kind of makes it completely unstable for this move. So I'm going to take either hand to either side of the base of it. I'm going to do these on my knees. So I'm going to pull my belly up, dome through my shoulders, tuck my belly button up, and tuck my hips under. Here we go. We're going to go down and up. So the arms are still going out into that sort of capital letter A. We've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Go ahead and sit it back. Taking your head through your arms once again. Really stretch those arms, bring those shoulders down. We're going to do another set. So round it up. Come forward. So basically, we're just trying to work all our major muscle groups today. So we've done some legs, some glutes. We've done our abs. We're doing our upper body here, strength. Love it. You can get pretty much a full body workout knocked out in 30 minutes or less using this piece of equipment. All right, so once again, tuck the hips under, pull the belly button up, relax the shoulders. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Just sit it back, give yourself a little bit of a stretch. And then we're going to flip it over one more time. All right, so just to stretch out the shoulders and the arms, we're going to come and just, our butt is on the ground. Our back has molded to the Bosu. Again, I'm going to gently assist my neck down. I'm going to take my arms up. Your feet can be extended or just keep them bent. We're going to work on those shoulders. So go ahead, take those arms out to the side. We're going to do our helicopter arms. So one arm is going to go up, one arm is going to go down. You're going to bring those arms back to center, take them out to the side, and then alternate. Good. Hold this one up there. You're going to go ahead and just take one back, one forward. So we're trying to open this shoulder as much as we can, calm the rib cage as much as you can, bring the arms back, and then switch. So definitely my left side is tighter than my right. I love this though, it feels so good. All right, next time they're both overhead, let's go ahead and just take them both back. So allow yourself a few seconds here to really kind of relax the shoulders, let them open up, let them sort of sink into that stretch as much as possible. And then bring them down, rotating the shoulders in the shoulder socket. And then all the way down. Excellent. Okay. Couple of side lines so that we can get our glute med. I want to show you. So you're going to come onto the Bosu. So your side body is sort of molded towards that Bosu. Now you can always come over top of it a little bit more if you want your hand kind of over top of it. This would add a little bit more instability. This is going to help to keep those low obliques pulling up. And I don't want you just to sag into it, but to feel yourself actually pull. So hopefully you saw that when I'm all my body weight's on it versus when I'm actually trying to lift my low body. All right. So bottom leg is our kickstand. It's in a 90-degree angle. Top leg is going to lift to hip height. Here we go. We're going to lift and lower. Good. Lift and lower. And remember, you're trying to pull these bottom obliques up off of the Bosu. 4 more. 4. Keep the chest nice and wide. 3, 2. Last one, just lower it to hip height here. Bend it in and extend. Push through the heel. Bend. So the knee and the foot stay on the same plane. Good. You've got 4 more. This is 4. And 3. And 2. Remember, don't sag. And last one, hold it here. We're going to sweep it forward and then point it, sweep it back past your midline. Flex it, sweep it forward, point it, sweep it back. Good, keep it lifted. Good, you've got 4 more. This is 4. And 3. And 2. And last one. You're going to keep it back there, little lift and lower. Last 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Lower that leg. Woo! Come on off that Bosu. Excellent. We're just going to stretch these legs real quick before we go to the other side. So let's stretch the bottom leg first. You might have felt a lot of work going on there. Definitely. Cross it over and look over that shoulder. And then let's switch up those legs. Good. We're going to do that exact same series on the other side. So we want to even ourselves out. And then we'll finish with a little bit of stretching. Okay. So I'm going to come up on top of that Bosu. Let me bring it down just a little bit so I can get my arm onto the mat. Okay. I've got my bottom leg in my kickstand. And then I'm going to try and lift, as opposed to relaxing, I'm going to try and lift that upper body. I'm going to lift this top leg to hip height. And I'm going to start by lifting and lowering. So you want the belly pulling in. And the chest nice and wide. Yep, 4 more. 4. 3. We're going to pull up these bottom obliques. 2. Last one. You're going to keep it at hip height. You're going to bend it in. And press. And in. So the top arm can act as a kickstand just as long as you don't fold over. I'm going to keep that chest nice and wide. 4 more. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Good. Taking that leg to hip height, you're going to sweep it forward and sweep it back with that pointed toe past your midline. Sweep it forward and back. And forward and back. Good. Keep it lifted. You've got 3 more. 3. And 2. The last one, we're gonna hold it back there. Lift and lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lower that leg all the way down. Come on off that Bosu. Excellent. And then let's stretch out the legs. So cross one leg over the other, bring it towards the chest. Take a little spine over rotation here. And then to that other side. Excellent. Okay, let's swing those legs around. We're going to come into that 4-point kneeling position as we get ready to restack the spine and come back up. So hands are going to go on either side of the top of the Bosu. Toes are going to curl under. Now I just had my shoulders up by my ears and I also sank into my shoulder blades. That's what it looks like. So you want to pull up and pull down. So your neck gets a little longer. Your ears are away from the shoulders because the shoulders are not pulling on. Curl the toes under and then press into the Bosu. Use the core. So tuck that belly button and lift the knees. All right, you're going to start to lift the hips, pressing them back and come into that downward dog. So take those heels down if you can. Feel that nice big stretch here. So you're trying to get that back nice and flat and push those hips back. That's so good. Then go ahead and pedal the feet out, right and left. Press both heels down. And then slowly walk those feet forward. Shouldn't be that difficult because we have the Bosu underneath of us. So a little bit easier than if we had our hands flat on the mat. Awesome. Just look through your legs here. Getting that nice big stretch in the back of the legs. Maybe bend the knees and then straighten them. And bend and straighten. 2 more. Bend, straighten, bend, and straighten. Okay, let's go ahead and stretch here. So bending into the left knee. Take the left hand over to the right side of the Bosu. Take your right hand, take it up, rotate, look over that shoulder. Excellent. Come back to the Bosu. Take the right hand to the left side. Bend into the right knee. Take the left arm. Open it up. Good. Come back to center. Maybe take the hands to the front of the Bosu and just sort of pull the arms away, pulling the shoulders down and pushing the hips backwards. Really separating the vertebrae in the back. And then let's go ahead and restack that spine. So we're going to start to let the hands drift off of the Bosu as we restack one vertebrae at a time, all the way back up, pulling up through that pelvic floor, up through the core. Head, neck, and shoulders are the last to come up. Beautiful. All right, we're going to take a big inhale up. Exhale, blow it all out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, blow it all out. Nice job, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that 30 minutes of just how you can use a piece of equipment you may have and haven't been using in a while, how you can do just a few simple exercises on it. We did our arms, our core, our glutes and hamstrings. We did pretty much everything, our glute med. So we really got it in there and it wasn't that simple and we did it in 30 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed it and I really hope to see you back here real soon.